And I'm going to add to this 175 grams of caster sugar. You can use granulated sugar for this. So I'm just going to pop this on and we're going to beat it until it's nice and thick. But for now, we'll just stick it on and let it go. Eggs are nice and light and frothy, it's time to add some butter. We have here 150 grams of butter, and it's been softening for a while now, so I'm going to add this in a little bit at a time and pulse it through each addition, and we're aiming to incorporate the butter into the eggs. So don't add any more don't add any more butter until the egg is don't put any more butter in until it's fully incorporated into your egg and sugar. So we'll set it off and then put little bits in at a time. If you don't think it's going fast enough, it may be an idea to speed it up a bit. A little bit. All your butter has been incorporated into your mixture, what you need to do now is add some lemon zest. I like to use unwaxed lemons simply because you don't have to scrub at them to get rid of the wax on the outside. Just pop that up for a second so we have more surface area to work with. And don't forget, everybody, the zest is the yellow bit, not the white. So you want the zest of a whole lemon. Like nice and zingy. I love the colour this gives off as well. It's really nice. Look at that. Sharp tap. Put your lemon to one side. You're going to need it for later. And then. Okay. Next, we're going to add some flour. We're going to add 175 grams of self-raising flour, interspersing it with 125 mils of milk and a pinch of good old salt. So about this much. Is that it? And we're going to whisk it between each addition, but just until the flour has gone, no more. 2 tablespoons of that in, along with a splash of milk. Then give it a whisk. And I find the best way to do this is to really give it welly and then stop. That's my preferred method. So there's 2 of those. And a splash of that. Let it set off slowly to get it going. And then when you feel like you're not going to get covered, give it welly. Oh, and I just want to say right now, I am sorry I wasn't on last weekend. A little addition to the family, I'm now a nana, Little Josh Robin came in at £6.12. Lovely little fella. Anyway, so a little bit more. Give it what for. So now we're going to take away our food mixer because we don't need it anymore. This is our mixture, and what we're going to do with this is transfer it to a 2-pint loaf tin, which I have to the side here, which I've lined in preparation with a bit of baking patch. So pop this into your baking tray, your loaf tin, whatever you want to cook it in. You can cook it in a baking tray if that's what you wish. I tend to use it as a loaf. You may need to change the time that it bakes for if you're doing it in a tray. Pop there for a moment. Level it off. Pop it into your oven, gas mark 4 for 45 to 50 minutes, depending on your oven. When your cake's been in for about 50 minutes and a skewer comes out clean when you put it in, time to make your drizzle. So Take in your lemon that you zested earlier, cut it in half and extract the juice and put it into a bowl. Once you've done that, you need to add some sugar to your bowl. Now it's not vital that this sugar dissolves. We don't need it to dissolve. In fact, it's usually better if it doesn't. So we're going to put 3 tablespoons in. Then taking a skewer, we're going to make holes all over our cake in a haphazard manner, and just so we get a nice even coverage of drizzle on our cake. This is going to keep our cake moist and keep it delicious. So taking a spoon, give your mixture a stir and then spoon it over your cake. This is what creates the absolutely gorgeous texture on the top. Makes it nice and crunchy. If you want to add more sugar to this, you can do. Don't worry if you like it even sugary. So just nice and even across your cake. You need to do this when your cake's hot, so that the lemon juice will be absorbed into the cake and not make your cake soggy. When you've done that, you can either, this is optional, you don't have to do this, but you can sprinkle a little bit more sugar on the top, just to give it that bit crunch if you want. This isn't vital, you don't have to, but we like a nice crunchy top on ours. Our cake finished for now. And now leave it to cool, and once it's cool, we'll crack it open.